Hi, Elizabeth. I'm Carlos from Cartelera, Spain. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Well, congratulations on Cocaine Beer. I watched it today and it was insanely funny. I really, really enjoyed it. And well, this is a crazy story inspired by true events, but you wanted to imagine what happened during the 24 hours after the actual event. How did you handle this mix between the imagination of what could happen and the verisimilitude of the real story?
Well, we were so lucky that we had so many little details from reality to put into this movie. You know, one thing, for instance, that people don't realize is they're on Blood Mountain, and Blood Mountain is the real mountain in the Chattahoochee Forest in Georgia where this took place. Like, I didn't make that up. That's true. So little things like that that ground the movie in verisimilitude, I felt like allow the audience to really go on the journey with us, because they're not exactly sure what's real and what's not real, you know? And in 1985, like, people, you know, Dee Dee is obsessed with Madonna, and Little Henry is obsessed with Rocky. And, you know, these are real things, real people, real events. The music is the real music from the time. I made sure that none of the music in the movie was released after the date that the movie happened, right? So it's September 12th, 1985. If the movie came out in December of that year, I couldn't use it. I mean, I truly said, like, no, it's gotta be like, what were they listening to on the radio that summer? And that's the kind of reality that I love as a filmmaker, because it just allows me, then I have something that grounds me, and then I can be as wild and crazy as I want to be outside of that.
I didn't know about the name of the mountain. That's cool. And well, you had so many possibilities to play with Cocaine Beer. Did you have to remove any ideas because they were too wild or too crazy for the film?
No, in fact, I was told, don't hold back. Go as crazy as you want. There is no line that we cannot cross. You know, when you have a movie that's as bold and audacious an idea as Cocaine Bear, and that's gonna have that title, you want the movie to live up to the title. And there just was no reason to shy away from the violence or the humor or any of it. You know, I wanted to take the audience on a wild ride in the theater, and I think the movie does that.
Yeah, you made it. And I really want to thank you, because these days it's so difficult to find an original, short, and self-conclusive movies like Cocaine Beer. Do you think industry and audience as well need more movies like this?
Well, I think, you know, the pendulum might be swinging within our industry to really finding and highlighting original stories, but they have to still be very bold. I mean, look, you know, of course people love Spider-Man. Think about Spider-Man. He's an alien that saves the humanity. You know, that's a big, bold idea. We're not gonna shy away from that. But is there a version of that idea that's not Spider-Man, you know, or not Superman, or not Iron Man, you know? I think that's what people are looking for. It's like, yeah, we got it. There's all these really fun things that we understand now. Can we have a little bit of that familiar, but with new and fresh as well? And so I think that originality is always going to be something people flock to. We want to feel like we're seeing the latest, greatest, newest thing. I know I do, and I will always try to imbue my movies with that, whether they're IP based or not.